Listen, ladies, everything that's happening in our society right now, the current situation, especially in the dating game, especially when it comes to the dynamic between the man and the woman, it's the woman's fault. And here's why. Women set the standard. And when women stop setting high standards, everything goes to shit. And currently, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a lot of women with low to no standards, and they are expecting the men to just, I don't know what they're expecting. Your expectations are absolutely unrealistic, because when the standard is in hell, why do you not expect to get stepped on? Why do you not expect to get played? Why do you not expect to get the breadcrumbs? It's because you don't have any standards, you have low self-esteem, you don't have any self-worth, you don't understand the position that you have, and you don't understand the responsibility that was given to you by being a woman. Okay, and that is the issue. Okay, if you want to be a woman, you must understand that comes with a lot of responsibility, because a woman has a great influence on her environment, and especially the men within her environment. It is the woman that dictates the mood. It is the woman that can either enhance or cut down anything that she attaches herself to. So the next time you want to point the finger or talk down about the men that you're dealing with, I want you to take a look in the mirror and place that finger from pointing outward and turn it back towards yourself, because honey, it's your fault. If you weren't a low-level woman, you wouldn't experience low-level men. If you were a woman of excellence, a woman of high standards, the men that wanted to be in your presence would raise their standards in order to get there. All right? You must understand that a man only does what he is allowed to do. So if you really want to make a huge change in your life and impact society in a positive way, I encourage you to raise your standards. Now, the only way to raise your standards is to increase your self-worth. Okay, you have to understand that you are worthy of more. You should be reverenced. Everything comes from a woman. When we are in the womb, we are first all female. Now, that in itself should make you realize how important it is to be in the position of female, of the woman. All right? You have to know that to whom much is given, much is required. And we've absolutely dropped the ball. Currently, the bar is in hell. And that's why people are getting walked on, played. You feel like, you're getting the short end of the stick. And honey, you are. But I want you to know it's because you set yourself up to get that. The moment you realize that everything in your world should be meeting a certain standard that you set first off for yourself. All right, you have to wake up every day with the intention of becoming the best version of you. And what that looks like is every day doing your personal development, cultivating the thoughts that are going to push you towards your goals. You have to do all of this inner work to strengthen yourself so that you're not a needy little bitch looking for a man to fulfill every single need that you have. No, that's not how it should be. You should be building yourself up to such a high level that all you can attract is another high level man. You understand? And the more women that choose to take on this type of lifestyle, a woman of excellence, a woman of integrity, a woman of standards, values, morals, then the more men will follow suit. Because honey, don't you know that the men need you? You are so needed. You're wanted. But as long as you keep the bar in hell, honey, you will get burned. The moment you connect yourself with other women of high standards, high morals, have values that are actually being a demonstration of what it means to be a woman of excellence, the more you connect yourself to women of that nature, of that quality, baby, your entire environment changes. The quality of men that you attract will change. So the next time that you're sitting around with your girlfriends, or you're having girl talk, or you're on the phone with somebody, or you're just expressing yourself online, please be mindful. Stop talking about how shitty the men are and realize, well, honey, you're the shit. You're the shitty one. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't attract it. All right? So first, take accountability for how you're showing up in your own world. Okay? You have to understand that whatever energy you're putting out, you're going to get it tenfold. So if you want to improve, again, if you want to have a different quality man, then you need to make yourself of someone of quality. You need to raise your standards. You need to build up some self-esteem, some self-worth. Okay? Now, I have a set program in place for women. Okay? I'm working with women only currently. I will be opening it up to men at some point, but right now I'm focusing on the women because the women have the most influence on society. And if we can get our mindset correct, if we can correct ourselves, raise our standards, build ourselves up to have some dignity, to have some pride, to actually wear the crown of majesty that we are given, that just by our birthright, if we can actually do that, then I'm telling you, we could have such a positive impact on our environments. Okay? If you're that type of woman who really wants to see a change in her life, I invite you to click the link in my description box. Join my team. Okay? We are committed to total excellence. All right? You're going to be a part of a program. You can work with me one-on-one. I'll be the little whisper in your ear that you need to hear. You understand? Keeping you in alignment with your soul purpose, okay? It's all about being able to adjust and align oneself, all right? A smart woman knows when she needs to take a step back and reevaluate her actions. A wise woman knows when she needs to connect herself with another individual who is actually showing and being the demonstration of a better way, all right? The path is narrow, and there is no gray area. It's either black or white. It's either you're becoming a better woman or you're not. Okay? So if you want to commit yourself to excellence, if you want to raise the standard for yourself and your family and every single person that you come in contact with, click the link in the description box. Continue to be on that path and get the right insight so that you will never fail yourself again. All right, you can permanently enhance your personal value if you put in the time and work that it takes to do so. So instead of pointing that finger outward, I want you to take a look at the other fingers that are pointing back to you, right? Count how many are pointing back to you and realize that, oh, it's me. It's me who needs to take accountability. It's me who needs to take on the role of making the difference, of being the difference. You have to understand that. You have to be willing to be honest with yourself and be able to identify the areas in your life that are underdeveloped. Once you are able to identify those areas, then you can put yourself in the necessary positions to increase yourself. All right? It's all about elevation. All right? If you're not elevating, then what the hell are you doing? You are wasting time. That is what you're doing. And time wasted is the dumbest thing you can do. Because you understand, you don't even know how long you're going to have on this earth. So why spend another moment not becoming more? Not becoming who you ought to be. You were created to beautify the earth. Do you not understand? The woman is so highly sought after, so highly desired. And then the more you increase your self-worth, your value, you become an asset. And everyone loves assets. Assets add value. And if you're not an asset, sweetheart, oh my God, you're a liability. And no man wants to have a liability connected to him. All right? So please stop making excuses. Stop expecting a handout. Stop thinking people owe you things. No one owes you anything. But it's up to you to realize the majesty that is held within womanhood and wear the badge with honor. I'm so sick of waking up and seeing women not being their best selves. It's sad. I'm sick of hearing women point the blame and say that it's them and oh and blah blah blah. Fuck all of that. It's your fault. All right? You attract what you are. So if you truly want to be a woman of excellence, then set a standard for yourself and never, never go back on your word.